It's all about level up, yeah.
When are you going to stop doing the same things over and over again, expecting different results? When? When are you going to stop building other people up, forgetting about yourself? Whether it be your job, who will fire you in a heartbeat, whether it be your parents who will never be happy. When are you going to stop not thinking about yourself? When you finally decide to sit down with yourself, reflect, and make changes to the stuff you keep doing that's getting you nowhere, your life will change, period. And Priscilla Renee, who you may know as Muni Long,
hours and hours.
She did just that. And look at her. Look at her. Look at her. If you don't have the intense desire to glow up, to level up, then get off of this video. Get off of my channel, period. This channel is for ladies that want to level up all 2024. If you're not about that, that's the door. You walking through or you staying? Which one? I want y'all to stay and glow the up, okay?
When do you know it's time to level up?
So I asked him, I was like, how do you know when it's time to grow up? And he was like, when you get tired of making the same mistake over and over, eventually you realize you need to do something different. So I've been seeking for a long time.
For the people who don't know who that lady is Priscilla Renee, who leveled up, glowed up, and became Muni Long. So Priscilla Renee, she started in the music industry, made songs such as Dollhouse, Jukebox, and unfortunately it didn't work out for her. Like, she was making these songs and it wasn't working out for her. So she decided to take a different route and she started to write songs. So she was creating all these different songs for these celebrities and giving it to them. And these celebrities would take these songs and they will blow up. Like, their career will take off. She wrote songs for Chris Brown, Ariana, a lot of people. These amazing songs given to these celebrities, and these celebrities will blow up. And she's sitting over there wondering, like, if they're growing, why am I still here? Why am I not growing with them? And this went on for years and years. She spent years helping other people grow. So one day she finally took a step back and reflect what was going on around her, and she was able to see what the problem was. So she changed and became Muni Long.
Step 1, stop people pleasing.
And so the history of you, because, you know, when you first came out as Muni Long, everybody was talking about you as a songwriter before as Priscilla Renee. So let's discuss where Muni Long started.
I keep telling people that money is who I really am. And like Priscilla, although that's my government name, Priscilla is a goody two shoes. She's like always trying to please, brown noser, you know, never want to step out of place. So I became this character of like, I'm gonna show up, I'm gonna do my job, I'm gonna be, you know, the person I need to be.
Okay.
She was a people pleaser. People pleasing is a path that leads you nowhere. People pleasing, you may feel like you're doing the right thing, like if you're trying to make your parents happy, or maybe you feel like you're just coming from a caring spot, like you care about people and you don't want to see them upset. But in reality, it's a road that's exhausting and it don't allow you to fulfill your true potential as a human being. You know what I learned? The root of being a people pleaser is the low self-esteem. People who feel that they are worthless than others may feel like their needs are unimportant. And Muni Long, she expressed countless times that she didn't know her worth. And her self-esteem, in fact, was low.
Step 2, know your worth.
I got that from Pharrell. He told me, he broke me all the way down one day in the studio. He was like, maybe you don't know you deserve it. Maybe you don't know you're amazing. I see a star.
You weren't at a place of worthy yet.
Nah, I realized at that conversation, at that moment in that conversation, he was looking across at me. I was looking up at him and down at myself.
That's right.
Damn.
So I realized it after the session. As I walked out, I was like, oh, I just blew that, because he was looking at me like a star. And I didn't see myself that way.
When did you get to that place of worthy where you started seeing yourself as that?
That day, I literally was like, that would never happen to me again.
Wow.
I quit writing songs for other people. It was a session with him and Dua Lipa.
Step 3, setting boundaries.
So after people pleasing and living for others for years, she finally learned how to set boundaries and say no. Once you learn how to say no and set boundaries, you take control back of your life. This is your life. And you're supposed to live it how you want to. You're not living your life for others to make others happy. This is your life. Okay?
Everything that I did brought me to this point where I can draw my boundary and I can like say no and not regret it and not feel guilty, you know. And I just, at the end of the day, my goal is to have the best experience. So like right now, I'm not doing a podcast. I'm talking to somebody who I admire. And that's what you want to do every day. It's like do things that excite you,
feel good,
connect with people that you admire, create with them. You know, I'm at that place now and I have like freedom. I could do whatever I want. That's the most important thing for me to maintain in my peace of mind, you know, and having good people around me.
Step 4, realizing you got fake friends.
When you get to the stage of knowing your worth, when you stop people pleasing, when you stop living for others, now you realize the person you cared about and was helping them win, they were never really on your team. They were never really on your side. Because now Priscilla Renee, she got her power and she know her self-worth, and she's reaching out to these people that she was helping and she's asking them to help her out. Now nobody wants to answer her. Nobody wants to help her out. She had a whole bunch of one-sided relationship in her life. And what is the signs of fake friends? One-sidedness, which is everything Priscilla Renee had on her team. One-sided relationship and unreliable people.
Sometimes you want other people to help you too. Like I just worked with you, we were in the studio, and then now I got my stuff I'm working on.
Man.
I literally just said that in the car. I'm like, I dedicated 10 years of my life to helping other people build their dreams. Mm-hmm. And when it was my turn, when I was like, okay, had enough of that, it's my turn. Nobody. None of the people.
Not one person you wrote for? Jesus.
Some of them didn't even answer my phone call. So I was just like, that's why I have the energy that I have.
Step 5, redirecting energy.
After she realized that nobody is going to have her back like the way she has her own back and start living for herself, redirecting her energy into herself rather than directing her energies into others, that's when the real magic happens. Because now you put in all your energy into yourself rather than others. You start to feel fulfilled and your life starts to prosper. So she realized she no longer wanted to be Priscilla Renee. She recreated herself into Muni Long.
Muni Long is who I am when I'm with my friends, when I'm by myself, when I'm with my family. And I had to create the character in order to kind of give myself permission to be myself, really.
That's a very...
people,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Well, people just have like a idea of you. Mm-hmm. And I've been around for a decade.
Step 6, how to reinvent yourself.
This is something you need to do in order to level up, to glow up. This is not about being fake or not being true to yourself. This is becoming the woman you want to be. Because everyone has this higher self that they really want to become, like me, and really destined to be. What's stopping you? Become that person. Rebrand, reinvent yourself, and become that person. What does reinventing yourself look like? Reinventing yourself means identifying patterns, values, or activities that no longer serve you and change them for better options. It can involve external characteristics, job, hobby, appearance, relationship, location. And that's what Muni Long did. She completely changed her image. She was tired of being the girl everyone wanted her to be. Muni Long wanted to be who her higher self was. So she changed her image and became Muni Long.
So I've written with Justin. I've known him for years. And I just did a session with him like last week. as an artist. And he didn't realize, even the day of, he was like, okay, so what's her vibe? Like, does she need a co-writer? And Ryan, you know Ryan Press.
Ryan Press,
yeah, he was
my
like,
guy.
Justin, it's Priscilla. He was like, oh my God, I had no idea. Because, you know, I look totally different. I lost a lot of weight. I dress differently. I never used to glam myself up.
Do your own nails.
Do my own nails, you know.
So hold on now. When you ask for the features, is it Money Long asking or Priscilla?
Well,
But if it's Money Long, I might
Priscilla
say
is gone. She's gone. She's never coming
She's
back.
not writing no more.
I don't know Money Long, so I might not, return that call, but I might return Priscilla's call.
Well, I think people are like slowly coming around.
Step 7, becoming your higher self.
So when Muni Long was Priscilla Renee, she was with her record label. And they literally were trying to make her into the Black Katy Perry. She said this herself. And that was not who her higher self desired to be. So of course, once you're not going on the journey you need to go on to become your higher self, your life will decrease and you will struggle. So because her record label was forcing her to be someone that she's not and not giving her the freedom, Priscilla Renee did not do good. So she stepped into becoming Muni Long, and that's when she started to win, because now she's on the journey to becoming her higher self. And what happens when you connect to your higher self? That's when you will win and you no longer will struggle. I promise you. Go on your journey on becoming your higher self, level up, glow up, and that's when you will win. Promise you.
So I think I decided, like, 2019, August 2019. Okay, you done said you gonna make your own project. You gonna be an artist. You can keep saying that, but you ain't really serious until you cut that other stuff off.
Okay.
So I just decided, okay, no more, not writing for anyone else. And I just focused on my own stuff. And
Step 8, dealing with obstacles.
Now, Muni Long is on her journey to becoming her higher self, but don't for 1 second think that because you're on your journey to becoming your higher self, that there's not going to be more obstacles. You already fought every battle that you needed to fight, but now it's not about people not answering your calls anymore, because you already know that you can't count on them. In fact, now you're starting to see your light, and other people are noticing that you're starting to see your light. So you know what they're going to do? They're going to try to tear you down. And this time, it's not going to come from people that owe you no loyalty. It's going to come from people who you thought will be loyal to you. Whether it be your boyfriend, your parents, your best friend since y'all was in diapers. And they're not going to be on your side. And it's going to hurt really bad. For example, Muni Long, she had her boyfriend. Her boyfriend, the person she was laying down with. The person who you call baby. Like, what's good? Like, what's going on? So she had a one-in-a-lifetime opportunity to collaborate with Drake. But because of her boyfriend, ego was so freaking small, she missed out on that opportunity to work with Drake. You know how far that would have gotten her? Once you start to shine and people know that you know what you are capable of doing, now they're going to try to tear you down. They are going to try to tear you down.
Did he know who Drake was at the time, though?
I don't know.
It's easy to say that in hindsight now.
I think he just knew that I liked Degrassi and I was excited about it. He was just a hater. Like, he was.
Bad
He
business.
was just a hater. Like, he hate me to this day. I don't even know why I ain't do nothing. Like, he hates me.
Well, give him more to hate on.
I mean, I'm sure he's pretty mad. Like,
Have you reached out to Drake since then? Have y'all seen each other since
no,
then?
I mean,
Really?
I saw him a few times, but like, I'm not one of them. Like,
Right.
I'm not super thirsty. So I'm like, yo, you remember me? Like, when it's time, it's time.
I wonder how he feels about that. I wonder, did he feel like you fronted on him? Or?
Probably. I mean, I was 19. Like, I didn't look at it that way. But I could see how that could be like, man.
That's hard for women in this business too. Like, I've heard other artists say that their boyfriends would be jealous, and that's how you know that's not a great relationship to be in.
Yeah, no, my husband is so supportive. Like, with what I want to wear. If I want to wear my booty, my boobs out, he'd be like, go ahead.
Step 9. Don't stop shining.
And regardless of the people that you loved and care about trying to dim your light, what do you do when someone tries to dim your light? You keep on walking in your purpose. Walking in your purpose of becoming your highest self. Continue to do that.
So I had a lot of people who wanted what I had. I just didn't see myself, honestly. If I'm being 100% honest, I think a lot of people like saw my light. They saw how talented I was. What, like, I'm talking about myself as if I'm not me, because in my mind, I feel like this is something that everybody can do, that everybody has access to. I know what I did to develop, and I just feel like everyone can do that, you know, with something. Like, it doesn't have to be singing or writing songs. Like, we all have the same tools and resources to like sharpen ourselves. And I feel like people saw my light, and they might not have not have known what I was going to do with it or where I was going to go, but they just wanted to be next to me until that day came.
Right.
And I was just so happy to like have people want to, you know, fuck with me.
Exactly.
That I just didn't see them for who they were or what they were or what it was.
Step 10. Don't take things personal.
What I learned about these people who you love, or maybe people you don't even know that try to dim your light, is that sometimes it's not really about you. It's all about them and their frequency and how much they believe in themselves. So they see themselves not being able to achieve it, so they try to project that energy onto you. They try to convince you that you can't achieve the thing that they gave up on. And in fact, you could achieve it. And they're just miserable. They're not trying to elevate, and they see that you're trying to elevate, and they already gave up hope for themselves. So they try to take away your hope. So when you come across these people that try to dim your light, you have to continue to remember to walk in your purpose. Continue trying to be your higher self, because you know what you're capable of. Forget about them. Forget about them. You know what you're capable of.
Realize recently that a lot of times when people do things, I have the responsibility to engage or not, but I had to realize and learn how to interpret the way that people behave is a frequency check. You're showing me the level of your vibration. So I know by the way you act and how you treat other people that your life is in shambles.
Right.
You're not getting anything that you desire because you're too busy focused on other people's, projecting your energy outwards on other people instead of turning it in and using that to power your dreams.
Right.
So you're already suffering enough. I don't need to do anything else. Don't ever think you're going to hit me though, because you're going to go to jail. For sure.
You're going to prison.
I'm calling the police. But I think, you know, it's just maturity. It's like, people are really sad in the world.
Step 11. Let go of hurt.
And I don't expect anyone to not be hurt from a situation like that. Like, you're going to be hurt. You are going to be hurt. What to do with being hurt? One thing you can't do is hold on to that hurt. You gotta let it go. And one way to let it go, which Muni Long said, is rewrite your history. Like, it all starts with your mind. It all starts with your mind. Like, you are the creator. Who to say you can't rewrite your past? Rewrite that crap. Rewrite your past so your present and your future can be better. Who said you can't? You are the creator. You are the genesis. Like Muni Long said, rewrite how your life used to be and write how you want your life to be. And just enforce that crap into your mind, because it all starts with your mind. And once you do that, you can level up.
And envision myself like hugging that person, laughing with that person, and then also rewriting history. So like, you know, history exists in your mind and in written literature, which you still have to read and put it in your brain. So literally you can go back in time in your mind where the memories exist and reimagine them. And then history is rewritten. It's different because in your mind.
This shit getting deep.
I mean, this is real. This is what I do. This is honestly yeah, this is what I do. So
It sounds like it will work.
it does work.
Step 12, controlling your powers.
Once you rewrite your history and let go of the things that cause trauma and cause you hurt, you create a space for more and better things. Muni Long did all that, and now she literally have to be careful with what she says, because almost everything she says come true for her. If you really sit down and watch this girl, you can see how powerful her tongue is.
I'm in this place right now where I get everything I say. So I have to be very careful where I place my energy.
One example of her power.
But I'm definitely trying to come in and get about 4, 5, 6, 7 of them Grammys.
Okay.
Why not? Why
I
not?
see it. Let's manifest.
Yeah.
You got the vision board? You got it on the vision board?
Wanted a Grammy.
Congratulations. How does it feel to be a Grammy winner? Right?
It feels like the right thing happened at the right time. I have huge, lofty aspirations. Working on my EGOT. So I can be, yeah.
Speaking into existence, girl.
Yeah. So we got the G. Now I just need the EOT.
Yes.
Got her Grammy.
Muni Long is a powerful woman, and it all started by her no longer living her life for others and started to live her life for herself. When I think about my brand, Level Up C, I see ladies such as Muni Long being able to say that they love watching my channel. I want ladies like Muni Long to be on my team and be a part of my brand, Level Up C. The repetitive cycle of building other people's dreams while neglecting your own can only lead you to being stagnant and being unfulfilled. Through years of self-reflection, breaking free from people-pleasing, and establishing boundaries, Muni Long discovered her worth and redirected her energy towards her own growth. The shift from Priscilla Renee to Muni Long symbolized not just a rebranding, but a profound reinvention, one that aligns with her higher self and true aspiration. The journey emphasized the importance of investing in oneself and breaking free from expectation of others, becoming who you are destined to be. Remember, the power to rewrite your history and manifest a brighter future lies within you. As Muni Long's story illustrated, it all starts from living for yourself, embracing your journey to becoming your higher self. Like, all the ladies that's watching my channels, the gents that's watching my channel, level up. Like, you can create the life that you want. This is what my brand is about. Reinventing and recreating the life that you want. Because who says you can't be a Barbie? Like, you can wake up one day and just say, I want to be this, and you can be it. Who's going to stop you? Who is going to stop you? So all the ladies that's watching my channel, we are going to level up 2024, and I'm super excited, and thank you guys for sticking with me for all these years. And we're about to, this is it. What Michael Jackson said, this is it. We're about to level up. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this inspired you to level up, recreate your history, your past, recreate it. And I'll see you on my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, ladies.